Hey, Lord Jesus Christ. Ooh, murder.
Welcome to Hazelwood, nestled on 1/3 acres of land in Ingleside, Mandeville, Manchester. Let me take you on a tour of this fully furnished 3-bedroom, 2.5 bathroom cottage. Here every corner exudes warmth and elegance. Spacious rooms bathed in natural light, wooden floors and a functioning fireplace all come together for that perfect blend of comfort and tranquility. Hazelwood is equipped with all the conveniences you need, including hot and cold water, internet access, and fans in every room for your comfort. Whether for a short or medium-term rental or small events, come and enjoy the seamless indoor-outdoor living space, ideal for family gatherings, repasts, or simply unwinding in the cool Mandeville breeze. Hazelwood offers the perfect oasis just minutes away from major shopping areas. Hazelwood, your zen in the heart of Mandeville. Book today and experience the magic of Hazelwood.
That has always been the mission of our party.
Hello, JPU family. Welcome to another episode of Jamaica Politics Uncovered Late Night. If you are here for the first time, welcome. And if you are a returning subscriber, my love, welcome back. So, meltdown in the camp over that side there. Such people, yes. Big meltdown, big embarrassment. That's what my intelligence is telling me tonight. The appeal court, as you know by now, ruled against the People's National Party, the DPP's position. And here is why the court sided with the government in the appeal. Let us talk about it, people. Very controversial matter here. And through it all, you have seen a most calm and composed Director of Public Prosecutor. Paula has not uttered a word. She has remained as calm as the sea. And it all played out today in the appeal court. So let us talk about it, guys. But first, let us acknowledge our people over here on this platform. So, how are you guys doing? I hope you all are doing well. Hold on. Yeah, I hope you guys are all doing fine. Hold on there. What is going on? Hold on there, guys. Give me a second. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah. So with this situation here now, as you may know, the People's National Party brought a lawsuit against the DPP. I'm looking at another device, guys, at the comments. That's why I paused a few times. Sorry about that, because there's some technical stuff going on, which I'm not going to pay much attention to because we're doing what we're doing. Anyway, so the PNP now decided that they were going to bring a case against Paula Llewellyn. When Dr. Phillips was the leader of the opposition, Dr. Phillips shared the opinion when Paula Llewellyn was getting an extension that he didn't feel that she should get one. And so Mark Golding, the new opposition leader, or rather the new president of the PNP, because I don't think Mark Golding behaves like an opposition leader or is competent to be an opposition leader. But they started it up again. They started it up again because, in my view, guys, these guys are not behaving as if they are a new opposition. Everything, it's like they're copying off everything that the former leader, Dr. Peter Phillips, did. Every single thing, from the speech, from his conferences. I mean, they plagiarize everything. You don't see the difference between. I mean, you kind of see the difference because these guys are very incompetent because they copy and they don't copy so well, you know. But they come out and decide that they're going to do what Dr. Phillips did not do, even though he disagreed. He didn't bother to go to no court. He just stated his opinion on it. And so these guys decided, you know what? We are going to take it to court. And I think they were also getting advice from certain members of the PNP who are lawyers. They go and sit down on different YouTube platforms and they come out and talk, say, you know, Paula shouldn't get no extension and ray. And just for the record, for those of you who do not know, Paula Llewellyn was not appointed by this government. Paula started occupying the position of DPP in 2008. She was not handpicked either by that administration. She competed for the position and she came out on top. So, with that being said now, imagine she's been there for that long and, you know, people are saying she should go now. She should be thrown out and she should have to demit the office before it's time for her retirement. And me personally, I mean, I can always debate and talk about, you know, how I view Paula as a DPP and whether I think she's effective or the cases that she has brought as a prosecutor. That is debatable. And that's a different topic. I do not believe that after serving for that long and you're going into retirement, that you should have to be thrown out of your job. I don't think that's nice at all. And that is what they tried to do to Paula. So, I guess you could say the government taking all of that into consideration. I did an upload today where I showed you what Andrew Holness said when Dr. Phillips opposed his renewal of the DPP. So I'm not going to play it here because it's about 3 minutes long. If you want to see what he said and what Dr. Phillips said, you can go back and watch the video I uploaded today. So I guess taking all of that into consideration about Paula's age, reaching 60, and stuff like that, I guess the government figured, you know, it's okay to renew her. There's no need to force a person out of them job at this point and this stage in life. So this thing now where they started this campaign. Yes, this campaign against Paula. And Paula is a prosecutor. We expect Paula to do her job. She's the top prosecutor in the country. And we expect that when people, you know, are doing wrong, she's supposed to be the vanguard of justice. That's what we hired her to do. That's why she is a prosecutor. That's why that's what she specializes in. And anybody who not feel like say them should be prosecuted or whatever, them can get them lawyer or them supposed to get some representation even if them don't have no money. That is her job. But this campaign that started against Paula, I'm going in chronological order, people, so bear with me. We're not gonna hear the end so. So the campaign against Paula now, and I am showing you Peter Bunting on the screen as well, because in the lawsuit, it was Philip Palwell and Peter Bunting mentioned as the persons filing the suit. So the campaign online, YouTubers, and this guy you're looking at on the right, them decide so them going to mount a campaign with the PNP against the DPP of the country. Just because Paula prosecuted Cartel in the case of Lizard, where Lizard was unalived and nobody cannot find him. You guys know how messy that all was. You guys know about the incriminating evidence that was shared out in the public from the voice note and the recording and the threats and the dog bite and all kind of something come down, people. Remember. So Paula did her job and they took it personal and they called her all manner of things. And remember, at one point in time, Paula had to have extra security because they were threatening her just because she was doing her job in the prosecution of Cartel and his co-accused. So they sat on YouTube and sat on all kind of platform and they go after Paula until they reach the point where they might tell her publicly as attorney and as aspiring politicians. They might tell Paula openly, say, hey Paula, go suck a D. You don't know what me attack, you don't know what D is. I saw them disrespect Paula and deal with Paula just because she is doing her job. Just because she was doing her job. And you see what happened now? When the lawsuit came with Paula and the court decided that, let me just play a part of what was said real quick. A part of what the court said when they ruled initially, that was before the appeal. Here goes. I don't want to play it for too long, just a little bit. Like this? I think it is. Here you go, guys. Let's turn up my phone.
In the previous section, Parliament. The reasons for our decision are as follows. The incumbent DPP has already reached the extended retirement age. This means that the application of Section 2(2) cannot lead to another extension in office by way of an election on the part of the incumbent DPP, as this is unlawful. Section 2(1) of the Act as currently formulated has raised the retirement age without addressing the extension of tenure in office. Consequently, any extension of the DPP's tenure under this section must adhere to the same process outlined in the previous section 96(1) of the Constitution, which remains unchanged by the Act. The only lawful method to extend the DPP's tenure remains by way of an agreement between the Prime Minister and the opposition leader. Given these considerations, there is no necessity to delve into the application of Section 2(1), nor does it require reading down.
Yes, guys, so this was the judgment being handed down in the first part of this whole process. And the court at the time said that they are siding with the opposition. And it was, oh my gosh, victory, victory, victory. And them walk all over social media and them drag Paula and them bring down Paula and all sort of something. And them rejoice. And this, I think, this came right around the time when Cartel case was sent back to Jamaica from the Privy Council, who could have let Cartel go free and acquit him, but they didn't do that. They didn't want to do that. They felt like there was a serious case of homicide to answer to, and they just chose not to do that. They sent it back to the court in Jamaica, to the appeal court, who should have handled it, to begin with, and I think they've learned their lesson. The Appeal Court of Jamaica, they have learned their lesson, right? And they were told that you need to either decide to retry the case or let the accused and the convicted men go. So the appeal court decided that they were going to let them go because, as they explained, they were not able to bring forth a case where they have all the evidence and the witnesses as they did before. So it was around that same time that the court responded to PNP's lawsuit. So today, there is a meltdown within the PNP because right now, them see this as a very, very bad outcome for them. Peter Bunting and Mark Golden is underwater right now because I don't know how Philip Paulwell, if you're listening, how did you make these people draw you in that something here? I mean, say Peter Bunting not like you. Mark Golden worse than not like you. Because they have it for say, I did you supposed to come run for president and them should be out and all kind of something. They don't like you. I just say truth. You're a peaceful man. You always a try for the unity and working together and them sitting there. But them the viper they then don't like it. So I don't know how Paulwell could have make theme name go on court papers with Bunting and Golden who cook up this whole thing. Say them want to take down the elderly lady. Because Paula elder as a 60-odd-year-old woman. Them want to take down the elder lady and push her out her job just before retirement. Like, that's so friggin' cruel to me. That to me is very cruel. And me have some breaking news too, Me have some breaking news at the end of this live. So if you don't want to hear it, stick around, my love. Stick around. Mighty God. So Paula had her day in court. I mean, sometimes when we see certain things play out legally, we don't, oftentimes we don't consider the facts. Sometimes it's not over. Sometimes it goes to appeal and, the outcome can be changed based on when them look at everything. So basically, to summarize the decision by the appeal court, guys, what they are saying is, well, on there, come here, I read the comment them from a different device. Boy, I mean, I like technology sometime, Well, on the people, give me a second. So what the appeal court is saying is that, you know how they did the amendment with the age of retirement and everything, the government did. So the appeal court say, whatever changes were made, apply to Paula. And therefore, she can stay. And the other thing too, which is shocking, is that you heard the court read out the verdict that I just played for you, where them say, to renew her, it will take the prime minister of the country and the opposition leader to have consultation. And in the appeal court, they say, no, the prime minister don't need the approval of the opposition leader. And that sounded strange to me from the very beginning. Why would the prime minister need the consent of the opposition leader? Like, that does not make any sense to me. So right now, the lady who was there as the deputy, or the person who filled in while Paula was gone, she now is going to go back to her original post, and Paula is going to come back and take her job. This was Mark Golden telling Paula Lowlin, and this I not understand with some Jamaican. Me not have cause some Jamaican people, This Englishman is going to come in a Jamaica and tell this black woman say she must go voluntarily. Now, no tell me if this is not liberty and carelessness. Hmm? How can this Englishman come in a Jamaica and tell black woman we work so hard, go through every school, fi con turn top prosecutor in our 90% black country? Englishman are going use politics and con tell the woman say she must go volunteer. I'm willing to go on to England voluntarily because I'm a create a piece of me in our politics here where some sitting I put shackles over black people head and them. Hey, go which part? Some joke where the money I run and some Jamaican people. Me know say if I did some of them where certain liberty I take with, and if I was a black person I take them liberty there with them, we would hear the end of it. But through this man of English and so some people afraid of him, but JP, you not afraid of nobody. I will take on anybody. But here I know. Maybe I'm gonna hear what the information minister had to say as the news came down today, because many people did not know that this verdict was going to come down today from the appeal court. The reason why I'm going to say that I kind of trust the appeal court in this decision is because I think the appeal court is a little more cautious now in what they're doing, especially since the Privy Council and this whole cartel thing, because it never looked good upon them how the breach happened with the jurors in cartel case, and that judge let the case continue. And then when the case was brought to the appeal court at that time, they did not take their time and comb through everything and do what they're supposed to do to avoid Jamaica going to the Privy Council and the cost to taxpayers. That never looked good. So the appeal court, I am sure that they went through everything and combed through everything this time. I want to listen to what the spokesperson for the government, Dr. Dana Dixon, what she had to say today.
The government of Prime Minister Andrew Holness welcomes the ruling of the appeal court, which has essentially affirmed that the administration's decision to pass legislation which extends the retirement ages of the Director of Public Prosecutions and the Auditor General as lawful. We were always confident that our actions were not only lawful, but good policy and in line with what obtains in several modern jurisdictions. It is unfortunate that this was politicized to a large extent. We're pleased, though, with the work of the legal team, which included King's Counsel Alan Wood and Senator Ransford Graham, along with Nico Pagan and Catherine Williams. And again, we welcome today's ruling. People on the dog or nowhere.
Sorry about that, guys. Yes, so the government, them never behave arrogant nor nothing. Them just say, them acknowledge the ruling and, they are happy about it. I'm going to hear what Paula Llewellyn's lawyer had to say. Want to know, say, just recently, just a few days ago, the lady, the veteran journalist, the 77-year-old lady, where they unalive. Me hear say she and Paula were friends, and that kind of mash up Paula, as it has many people who knew the journalist.
I think the full court,
So this is Paula's lawyer you're hearing reacting to the media as they inquired about how Paula was taking the news, the good news, that she has been restored in her job.
Appeal has come to the correct decision. I have not had the benefit of studying the judgment as yet because it's going to be very involved and detailed. But from the press summary, I think they were correct in how they construed Section 2.1 and 2.2 of the legislation that Ms. Llewellyn, being the incumbent, automatically benefits from the extension that Parliament had legitimately granted to the holder of the office, whoever that person is at the period of time. And this power of election was really misconstrued by the full court, and that is where they fell into error. So I think it's a very sound judgment, but as I say, I reserve the right to study the judgment in its entirety when it is available.
When will Ms. Llewellyn resume her official duties as DPP?
Well, that depends a lot on the court issuing the official document, which is known as the certificate of the result of the appeal. And from that, it will be transmitted to the Public Services Commission, who would then take the appropriate action, meaning that the existing DPP or the acting DPP would, her tenure would be terminated. She reverts, I imagine, to her usual post and paving the way for Ms. Llewellyn to resume active duties.
How has Ms. Llewellyn coped throughout this, I don't know if ordeal is a word, but throughout this matter?
Well, from my own perspective, I think she had just taken the time to refresh herself, and we both had confidence that she would resume her position given the arguments that we had put before the court. So she was refreshing herself and keeping herself abreast of the various issues as they arise from time to time, with a view to resuming duties and acting as quickly as she can in getting up to speed.
Yes.
When she resumes office.
Did she take an approach, or did she take the view that she was being targeted?
No, I don't think she shared the view that she was being targeted. I know there was a political spin being put on some of, I would say, rulings or decisions, but Ms. Llewellyn not. That does not deter her. That's one of the hazards of the job. I, as Solicitor General, knew that. That's one of the hazards of the job when you take on high public office. And that is something which, as they say, it comes and you roll with the punches. So I don't think that is any way as unfair her. Certainly, in resuming her active duties.
A question I should have asked from the start. You've spoken with her since the ruling has been handed down?
I just briefly said congratulations to her.
What was her reaction?
I think it was one of, how should I put it now, quiet, expectation that she knew she would have prevailed, and yes, this is how it has impacted her. I think a lot of the enthusiasm which I normally see in other persons who have had a court victory, it's not there. It was very subdued, and we spoke about this earlier before the ruling came out, that having regard to the death of Barbara Gale, that has cast a pall over her whole outlook on, where Jamaican society is today. And the judgment coming at this point in time is, yes, expected, and she is happy that she'll be able to resume duties, but not with that exuberance or that enthusiasm which is characteristic of Ms. Llewellyn.
Yes, guys. So you heard Paula Llewellyn's attorney just now said that as the ruling came, she was not as exuberant as she normally is because of the death of the veteran journalist, Miss Barbara Gale. A lot of people, journalists, people from the legal fraternity are very sad because Miss Barbara was somebody who used to cover the courts sometimes. So that the fact that she died in such a barbaric manner as an elderly senior person, 77 years old, that kind of shake up Paula. So, she just take the news as best as she could, but certainly it is a victory for her. Give me a second, guys.
Hey, Lord Jesus Christ. Ooh, murder.
Yeah, guys. So, may I read the comment them now from another device? Let me just go through some of them and see what I say. I think I know what I did. I know what I did wrong. It wasn't intentional. The software that I use, I didn't put it on public. If for some reason it flipped up on private, so that's why I can't see your comments on this device. But on my phone, I can see what you guys are saying. So guys, please hit up the like button, please, and thanks. Please hit the like button. 580 odd people. Good night, everybody. If you're new here, please subscribe if you haven't. Welcome. Thank you for joining. Returning subscribers, big up on yourself. All right, so somebody said Marlene Malaho Fort speaks very calm and respectful today on NNN. Watching Marlene all the years, I have never seen an ounce of arrogance in her. Yeah, I've been watching her lately too, and she very much a prime minister material. I think she's matured. And sometimes when you go through life and you get to live and see a lot, and you reach to that age, you learn the art of humility. And you learn that it carry a very long way. And you can disagree with people, and you can feel strong about things, but your mannerism and your behavior, it must never be seen as, out of line or out of place on them sitting there. The women 18 Mark Golding. Them deal with Paula wicked. But guys, remember, this is a very critical time, because one of the biggest cases that Paula have to go deal with now. Well, me not gonna say one or two of them. Because you have Royal Reed case and you have Silvera case. Now, we all know that the PNP does not want Silvera to be prosecuted. They want Silvera to walk free after the unaliving of Melissa, because the PNP tried to cover this murder people. Come out, come lie to the nation. Come out, come lie to the nation, say Melissa did have aneurysm. See them there? Melissa did have aneurysm. And Melissa did have a little bit of blood on her nose. And that then come say. And Mark Golding come out about say, him a wish condolence to Melissa killer. You understand? So right now, me don't know Champagne now as Silvera's lawyer. The whole heap of lies them would tell. They cover up. Jesus, Father. None of them are glad to Paula come back. Them can't glad to Paula come back. Because if them okay with other prosecutors or some other prosecutor, but then don't okay with Paula, that means that Paula do a good job then. To me, I saw it look. Because they all right with any other prosecutor for prosecute whatsoever, but Paula is a problem. Paula is a problem. Is it that Paula gained some mileage in terms of her pedigree as a prosecutor when she successfully prosecuted cartel that them freed her? Is that the problem? Them tell so many lies about the death of that woman, and them don't want Silvera to be prosecuted. I never see nothing go so yet in my life. People are cover up for murder and then say, hey, can't bother with them people here, man. Me not like wickedness. I don't like wickedness. I first me see this in my life. A man killing wife, and the people them know, and the people them are defend the man, the people them don't want the man get prosecuted. Then I saw them eat to man. I saw them could have eat to man. That's then come out and tell lie. But a little bit of blood, look for a little bit of blood, she fever demons. A little bit of blood, the woman knows, and an aneurysm kill the woman, and for how much weeks while the autopsy was being carried out, them know say a gunshot kill the woman. And them call the woman funeral. Me never see this yet. You think I look a bit of prayer, me pray against them? Me not like wickedness. The woman deadly for 3 pitney them. Me not like wickedness. Them are wicked. That me say. And we not take back we talk over here, so. So, Paula now, I go deal with this case here. I want Jamaica. I want the government to protect Paula at all cost. Protect Paula at all costs. You see what them try to do, Paula, through should have prosecute cartel, threaten her life and do all sort of something. And if I feel them family fell victim to murder, they may want to have a Paula out there giving the case everything she has to make sure that justice is served. But when are they friend, they may want the woman to do her work. And this is why I said enough people in Jamaica, they don't like justice. They don't believe in a justice. Them like injustice and victimization. And that is what Paula is not. Now, I want to address on something what Dr. Phillips did say. As me say, when you watch the upload earlier, I never hear that whole thing. But Dr. Phillips's talk at the time was that Paula not prosecute corruption enough. That's why I'm saying him did strong against the renewal of Paula. Now, what I would say to that is, in order for a prosecutor to prosecute a case, which part it start? It not start from investigation and police and them sitting there. Eh? So I want to know now. You think say a Paula alone responds for justice in our country, or a Paula alone responds for the prosecution of corruption? I know she alone, you know. It starts with the Jamaica Constabulary Force. It starts with Mocha, right? When time them bring the Ruel Reid case to Paula, she did what she had to do. So if you have politicians who are corrupt, and police now want to bring them down and them something they are Mocha now and go after them, what Paula must do? And that more somebody tell me in a comment over here, so. Mark Stewart, nobody come over here with them argument there. Please, me I beg you. Nobody come over here with them the argument there. What Paula supposed to do? Not because some people ball out about corruption, because some of them they overuse the word corruption and they misuse. Some of them are them corrupt and I see them and call other people corrupt. Eh? All right. I want to get into the breaking news, you know. So when me that say now, before the breaking news, when me that said to the people them, where I look on Paula and say, boy, hey, some people are some real hypocrite, do you know? Me see somebody today on social media say, oh, Paula for go down because, you know what, me leave it alone. I'll leave that alone. But you see, anybody who have a problem with Paula not prosecuting corruption enough, you see him like how they can report little minor things to the Integrity Commission, and just like how them can go report to police when they want to bring down other people, and a politician do them sitting here, you know. Because the breaking news, they are going to know, we never see all them people are wicked. When you go tell the police them say, and tell Mocha say, them go out there and go do a better job where corruption is concerned. Tell them say justice not only supposed to come down upon the average citizen them of the country. Everything you know want to blame upon Paula, so. The woman not do nothing good in our country. No, sir. Anyway, me kind of feel happy for because nobody should be, forced out of their job at 60 years old. That's foolishness. And that is wrong. When you serve your country in this capacity for all those decades, No Englishman and his friend them want to come play politics. They're supposed to come push no black woman out of their work. You don't know how much school and money take Paula to become top prosecutor at Jamaica. You know, man? But go voluntarily. You don't think I'm brighty, man? Eh? What is wrong with someone now? When you accuse a woman that she play politics, Paula has been courteous to every prime minister of the country, everybody where she work with, and opposition leader, everybody. And when the woman a do her work and justice a come down upon a friend them, you no want turn down upon the woman. You not like justice. Look on all him there to say my justice minister. And justice minister I go send Paulwell and Bunting. Send Paulwell and Bunting for go file suit for remove the woman, the prosecutor of the country. What can go? No, me have to take bad things make laugh. The former justice minister Mark Golding, I go sending people them for go file lawsuit for show out the prosecutor of the country. Sit give us some people. Jesus Christ, man. And then now, them go take up cartel law, you know. Same in a party and him a represent human rights. And him go sit down out of social media go tell Paula say she must go suck a D. Big woman like Paula we could have do this, be this boy mama. Eh? I true Paula never breed early. Me say the people them sick in their head. All of them when you see I do them something, them for go take medication and go sit down up a Windward Road and don't come back around here. And then kick him out of the party for what him do. And him come back say him sorry. And them who are run campaign against Paula, them carry cartel come parade past. Yo, me say, Jamaica. Ah, Jesus. When they say Jamaica is not a real place. No, sir. When they say Jamaica is not a real place, I say Jamaica, when they see there can go on, oh God. No, sir. I first me see this. And then the man now, Peter Bunting, we go over in the diaspora, tell the diaspora say cartel a scammer and cartel forgot prison long time. And about cartel, them say cartel kill 100 people are responsible for 100 people dead. Peter Bunting stand up on PNP stage. And Isaac cartel come up there and Peter Bunting face swell up. Him couldn't even look on cartel. Because cartel don't donate him money already, then can't chat to cartel. And some people, them well, hey, you can't take money and do anything with them, me I tell you no. And this it come down to in a Jamaica land, we love people. What can go so? So when I say now, the security apparatus at Jamaica, JP, you are telling us to protect Paula at all costs. We don't want to hear say nothing happen to Paula because I told them they don't want to get out the woman. And me hear the woman tell somebody on them program when them say, Paula, you want to stay until you're 70? She said, no, I don't want to stay until I'm 70. That's burnout. I'll stay for 2 more years. That's what she said. It's not like the woman at Arbor Shark I come down upon the position like she wanted a decade. No. She wanted to be there until 2 more years. So what's the big deal? She served her country. Let her be. Tell the police them and the mocha them and all them kind of organized crime people there. So them for do their work and carry the case them go give Paula with good investigative work and techniques. So she as the prosecutor can bring case. You cannot bring case past some little measly investigation for go shame in a court and waste taxpayer money and waste judge time and court time. When you come with a case as a prosecutor, you must have your ducks in a row. So all who have a problem with how Paula deal with cases and whatever, and we not have enough prosecution and them, talk to the police them in the country and who responds for investigative work. Nobody now put no pressure upon them. Me never hear Paula one day come out yet come ball to the nation say she can't do her work. Right? And as some know say some of the people them in a Jamaica, they not rate woman. And the hard work was some woman come round here come do. Because I say this man here come ball in front the nation and tell the people them say him can't do the work of the security ministry and him no know what else to do. Cry tears out time eye like crocodile. And me see him a come back now say want to be security minister. I mean not say no now bring him down. Me no sooner bring him down and say which party I go. You can't come collect no more taxpayer money around here. Because you get a chance to be the security minister. And you did nothing. Now you come talk about fisherman. If you go be coast guard. And fisherman if you go get gunman and drugs are coming in our country. You know see them are mad people. Eh? How is it that they want to this a man here biggest failure where security in the country is concerned? You want to know? Look down in Manchester. What is happening down there now? Crime can't done. Every gunman importing in Manchester right now. The amount of shooting. When me and grow, me never hear one shooting in Manchester because back in a them time there, when my family, them parents, them gone to Kingston go live and Carraway, holiday time we are go country, Christmas time, summertime. Me and my brother take bus by ourselves at 10 years old. Young, 10 years old, me at 10 years old, my brother 6 and them age there. We are take bus by ourselves. Our mother put up on bus down at town early morning. And I just one drive, go straight to Mandeville. As little picnic, you know. And we take about 2 drive from there. So and nobody not trouble. We don't know about a gunshot. And look what him at Manchester come to. And he want to come back as security minister. He want to come back and sit down in a parliament. I mean, no, you know, now I put no pressure upon him. And him want to carry the top prosecutor of the country to court. What can go so people? Lord Jesus. Me can't talk about Jamaica politics, you know. Me can't talk about it because it needs to change. We need to weed out all of the waste people them in the politics. The ones that we don't serve no purpose. And we must not be afraid to make them know say them a waste of time. Them a waste of taxpayer money. Them need to go sit down in a them rocking chair because guess what? Them not no more use to society. Again, they had their chance. And they did nothing but cry. What purpose? Make it make sense. So none of them cannot talk in Paula face. What is Mocha doing? We talk about corruption. What is Mocha doing? And then we talk about corruption. They want to come put corruption upon everybody. Eh? And nobody not corrupt like them, you know. But every little thing. Let me tell you what them are doing now. Let me talk about the breaking news. The gentleman want to see the IC come down pan. The PNP man. Me didn't know something fishy about that, you know. Well, on the guys, let me see if I can find one picture and put on the screen here, so. Because after me start the program, the breaking news come in. So, yesterday, the Rise United people, them in a PNP, let me tell you what them are do. Them a report the PNP people them to the Integrity Commission. Notice the people them where the Integrity Commission go after were PNP. Michael Phillips, who is not a Rise United member, because remember say, Bunting created the Rise United cult, you know. And you see the people them where call themselves authentic PNP, them never support Bunting cult. So Bunting and Golden them still a carry belly for the people them. And what they want to do is to get out the people them from out of the party completely. You see them get out the biggest obstacle to them in the party, which is Lisa Anna. And everybody else who supported Peter Phillips, them have to go down. Wanna look good upon the people them where the Integrity Commission, because the Integrity Commission say them do investigations based on reports. So who a report who, so then do the investigation. Aside from the procedural stuff that they do, right? So when you talk in the comment and make the people them know who are the PNP people them who recently come under problem with the IC. While I upload this. Hold on. A long time I talk it, guys. I talk it in a private and I talk it in a public, say. After what the US ambassador told us publicly about Bunting, say that Bunting is a mischievous informer, where anybody will pose a threat to him or anybody will want get out, him go inform on the people them and tell lie on the people them. Right? And make Mocha investigate them also. And that the ambassador say. So, you see this man now, Dennis Garden, where the Integrity Commission come bust out, say, him build one medical facility in the constituency and he don't get no building permit. It is alleged now, say, at the Rise United people them and Bunting them report them on to the IC. That is what it is alleged to say, guys. And it's funny how I've thought it for a while and I have said it because you see, me know their style and how they operate, I saw them inform on one another and get one another in a problem when they want to get them out. Same like how them record Damien and send it go to the media house, Bunting them, rejoice over it and say the right thing, because Damien, when you say Damien a malignant narcissist, right? And nobody on a narcissist, this man is a severe narcissist, It no good, And he said Damien a narcissist, so that's why them record him and send it go over the media house to bring him down. I saw them do one another people. Dog eat dog over there. You understand? So now, as you can see, Dennis Garden big supporter, big Peter Phillips man. Right? And all I see Peter Phillips out there a promote and I say, boy, I support Mark Gold and whatever. Peter Phillips just now want nobody if you come blame him and say, oh, him left as leader and him never try unite party, that Peter Phillips no want, so. Him have to just say the politically correct thing. But Peter Phillips know them are wicked. Him know what them do him. Because same like how Mark Golden come tell Paula say she must go voluntarily. At the same way him come tell Peter Phillips say must go voluntarily. And when Peter Phillips never go voluntarily, them challenge him, and when them never get them way with the challenge, when they lose, what them do? Them go write letter to the Governor General, say, them assign it to make him step down. That's how they are. Vicious and evil and wicked and murderous and corrupt. No. Dennis Garden now. The risers, them want to get him out. Because Peter Phillips is supposed to leave the parliament into retirement soon. And choose some of the risers, them. Rise United, we call them risers. Choose some of them now. Guys, want to make sure say you hit up the like button, please and thanks. And if anybody wish to leave a tip or make a donation to the channel, we are not adverse to that. You're welcome to do so. And you can hit the button down at the bottom of your chat right there. So. Now, the Rise United people, them. You see, through the whole of them lose them seat, them cannot go back to the constituencies where they were. So they're all over the country looking seat. And everywhere them go, the MP, them are run, the sitting MPs, them are run them way, and I tell them, say, go from here, so because uno can't go back which part uno come from, because uno lazy, uno not do no work, uno just want come to be a menace to the people them, and go sit down in a parliament, collect how much money uno go away. So little by little now, the people them are find them out. All of the new constituencies them where them going to. The people them are look upon them and I say, but wait, now you did there Central Manchester and them vote you out. Right? And them look upon Dayton and Campbell and say, but wait, now you did there on a center and them vote you out. And then look upon Ian Ears and say, wait, now you did there on Hanover and them vote you out. So everywhere them go now, the people them I find them out because the MP, them are tell the people, the sitting MPs that they're trying to get out, are telling the constituency, run them way because them not do not work, they're not good people them. So what them I do now, them want to keep out Dennis and them not want Dennis to succeed Dr. Peter Phillips in that constituency. That a go on pa what a go on people. So them like to dig up dirt from people, and when they don't find no dirt, they fabricate it and go report from people and inform and tell be like from people for bring down people. And so then do. And that's why I say Andrew would have be a fool for the another wrongs and know how them viper they stay. When they look on where them do their own party people and their own party member, where them are going, where they not tell like Andrew. If Andrew did have some real dirt on him, Andrew gone to prison long time. Remember me telling over here so. If Andrew Michael Holness did have any dirt on him, any criminality, any wrongdoing, any thieving, any scamming, any lying, Andrew Holness would be in prison right now. Me just tell you now. So all them can do is tell lie and propaganda, so nothing cannot stick on him. That is the truth. So Dennis God now, you have to go watch your back now, you know. Because them now want you forget the seat from Peter Phillips, you know. Because them bad mind, you know. And guess what now? Peter Phillips constituency are one constituency where Peter Bunting cannot go to because the people them don't like him. After when him do nearly kill Peter Phillips, them don't like him, so him cannot go over there. So what them think now is that destruction is them last resort. Them never like Peter Phillips from morning and no evening, and worse like how them can't go with their Arbor Shark self, go swoop down pan him seat, go sit down in there, and them cannot run him from out time seat. Them have to just easy back and watch the process and know say Dr. Phillips is going to resign and leave the parliament when the right time comes. Which is when probably next year when the election call. But through them bad mind, them cannot embrace the man who supported Dr. Phillips throughout the years and them sitting. Because them bad mind are wicked and vicious, you know, people. You're not even water enough to drink from them people, you know. I tell you no. You can't let your drink scales around them. None of them. Anyway, congratulations to Paula Llewellyn. I don't know if by the time Paula leave, if Sylvia case is gonna be called up. I don't know. But one thing me know tonight, three people me know not sleep good tonight. Sylvia, his lawyer, Champagne, and Mark Golden, them cannot sleep good tonight. Can't sleep good tonight. But me know who are gonna sleep good tonight. Andrew Holness and Paula are gonna sleep good tonight. All right. I'm going to look on the device, yeah. If you see some of the comments, them, yeah, so. Tomorrow we'll take some call, guys. I don't know how this could have happened. Jesus. Guys, please do hit up the like button when you come in, please and thanks. If you have not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. Good night, everybody. I am not trying to ignore you guys. I'm having issues seeing the comments on my laptop. So I'm having to look on the phone to see your comments. I promise this won't happen again. Paul will baby mother can't sleep tonight. Marva, look from when the woman can't sleep. Hey, but some people do some things and sleep good enough. Some people do some things in a life and them sleep the most comfortable in a them bed. And they have no conscience. Big up yourself, Joseph. Thank you for joining. And good night, everybody, for everybody who decided to stop by. Somebody say, Miss Elaine Palmer say, Dennis Gardner is working the constituency, but not the member. They want the seat for Peter Bunting, but the people will not have it. Exactly. Those people don't like Bunting none at all. Them know what Bunting do. And he's not accepted. Not even money him couldn't go in there go get him. Because he's done that before and the people rejected him. They don't want no money from him. And that's how you know it's bad. When money not work in a garrison, you know the people them definitely no want you. Let me see. Same thing they are doing to our prime minister. If them think them mighty, mighty falls. Yeah, remember me telling you, man, if Andrew did have anything pan him with criminal or, anything where them can prosecute and them something, them would even bother with IC. Them would have called down the FBI pan Andrew. Them would have called down the corruption people them over England. Yesterday, British High Commission, they know, again, the PNP them $19 million. So them a fight corruption. So if them did have anything for Andrew gonna prison long time. Them would have come take out Andrew to Jamaica like how them take out Dodos. Remember me tell you no? Yes. Any of them people that have anything for Andrew. I saw America that can shut down Upper Garden House and take out Andrew and fly him out. When I hear about it on TV. But when them have nothing upon you, what them do? Them just fabricate it. That's so them stay. All I who know me a blog against them people and I try expose them. Not the same thing, not the same style them come with from when, man. Or the same playbook them come with. That's why nobody now look on them right now. Cause right now, me as a Bunting come like say man give up. Down at South Manchester. Because guess what happened? The only strategy where Bunting can go in there go use, I forget couple of the local PNP people them in there, want look of money and tell them say go on out they go protest against the MP. And him call media house to come cover it and try to shame the MP. I saw their style go. Might find one look of 5 or one look of half dozen PNP people, give them one look of piece of money and say, listen, wanna carry some placard and go protest against wanna MP. Tell them say you no want water and ray and tell the nation say I'm me who no want to come represent you know. And look more from that you see media down there talk to the people and Bunting saying go call them. And some of them in the media take money for do them sitting there to people. I saw the corruption stay with them. They use the media house to do them dirty work. And I say big up all of the journalists them in Jamaica when I take no money from Bunting them. Put up on hand. All of the media house them. Well, me not gonna say all of the media house them because every single media house in Jamaica, you have a couple of unscrupulous so-called journalists in there where they would take money from these people to bring down other people and destroy them. Me tell you about over nationwide. Hungry belly. Take money from Bunting to come off of me. People will take them picture, you know. I'll take them picture in a restaurant, sit down with journalists. I give journalists money for run dirty story upon people. Them not good. And not even that can help them for show you how God no want them round here. Not even that can help them. Money can't help them. No time at all. No matter how much journalists them pay for destroy people, no matter how they report people as them do something so the universe just spin around upon them. Same like how the ambassador can talk out everything. So them wicked. So them tell people to investigate people and then no evidence all them something there. So, you know, we have to make a change. And we can't sit by as patriotic people and let these guys destroy people who come and do the people them work. We cannot do that. If we call ourselves country-loving, patriotic people, we cannot sit down and allow them people here to destroy people who are make a positive contribution to the nation. You would not love your country. Right here now, them not have no pedigree, no, them not no political pedigree, no. Everything with them do is a drowning man catching at a straw. That is it. See them there? Them drowned in. Mark Golding drowning politically. Bunting drown already. Me say Bunting drown already. And come back up again. But he still can't come from underneath the water. Your finger is on the pulse. That's what he did the other day. And it backfired on him big time. You talk about Bunting and pay the people them for come protest. PNP think the LGBTQ community would help them financially. The LGBT people have not no time for them. Listen, the PNP used to have bloggers, you know, what makes sense, you know. But what happened is, from the Rise United people, them destroy and divide the people, and them now have no make sense bloggers. So what them do now, the PNP take up two of the biggest, most open gay man on social media, and I pay them for blog for them. And that a go on. Who don't know them? Who don't know them? Two of the most flamboyant, open LGBT somebody on YouTube and over TikTok. Me not anti-gay. Me not gay people and no problem because of their sexuality. Me love. Cause me no business with people I sleep with. Cause me no want nobody business with who me I sleep with. Right? We no come advertise them thing. They are no business who advertise. Who out about the politics and so. But I am just saying. When it come down to where they are trying to infiltrate that community, the LGBT community. Because quite frankly, just like how in the straight community have some people dirty and awful, the PNP go for the dirty and awful one them from over the LGBT community to come out here on social media to come tell them lie and try to bring down people and attack people so then stay. So at the bottom of the barrel them go scrape out, you know. And I pay them. Show me attack. One more TikToker taking out in Moby. Which TikToker that now? Oh God. Which TikTok them take out from Mobi, you know, people? Every day is something new with TikTok. So NNN is not too biased. George Davis is king amongst the best of journalists in Jamaica right now. My thoughts. Me not really have no problem with George, you know. But the mother N over there, me have a problem with the mother N. I have one other one where Speaky spoke over there, where him take bunting money. You understand? Me no response for them over there. None of them can call me. I hear say subscriber, the subscriber over here go over there go call them program and say, JP, you are calling him, and they make sure tell them say when I want to hear, cause they know me will tear them up and me will crab up all of them over there. Mother and know too. So then them will come over here come watch, but they not trouble me. Them are part of the corruption in our country with the politician them and the media them. Some of them. I don't really have no problem with George. But when the mother in the part of the problem, it's going to make all of them look bad. Lord Jesus. Them take him out? No, sir. Them need to lock down the app there. If this government wins the election, I am hoping that they look at the rest of the world and say nobody don't want TikTok in them country. Nobody don't want TikTok in them country for a reason. And I have always said that one of the worst things that happened to this generation in Jamaica is social media, because they don't understand it. They don't know how to use it properly. Them don't know how to use it. I soon gone over there, gone fast, gone scroll, because that's all I do. Scroll over there. So, I that them the people. When them say the straight community not in a nothing with them, because the straight community, the smart, intelligent people, them not the straight community. Them see what they are and what them do, and them not in a nothing with them. So then just go over the LGBT community and take up the young people them when not two have nothing. And give them one little piece of money and tell them say, go on out of social media or bring down the prime minister and bring down the government. That them do. None of them can come out and talk on their own accord, you know. Them have to take cue and take talking points from them people here. Them tell them what to do. Because I say me come out here and let go my mouth, people. That's why they never trouble me, you know. Because I come out here and let go my mouth. Everybody name I get called. And then can't do me nothing. But me now call them name over here. Because you see, me not want to get real dirty out here. And I don't want to draw in everybody in the war. If they start with me, I just not call their name. But me I tell you no say, I saw them do infiltrate the LGBT community and pick on the local one them when I really, you know, when nobody not really look on them in the street. When they come do some things afraid for all left all their yard. And they look a piece of money where they might get from them people that can't ever buy them one house. How can use me so? Have me out there and risk my life. At work and tell life on people. And me can't buy one house to keep me safe. You know, see how foolish is that? Anyway. Let's see. TikTok should stop paying them. I will be happy the day TikTok is no more. I know about it, but don't use it. And you know what's the sad thing about it to people? You see over TikTok, you have people over TikTok that do some good thing, and they might make money over there. They earn over there. So that's not going to be good for those people, when they close down TikTok. But TikTok is also very dangerous. When you listen to them over there, a send threat to physically harm other people. And them are diss up one another, and people don't want to laugh about it anymore because it's getting real serious. And then they go in the street and people do them things. So I feel like say if no other country not take the position for act where social media is concerned, I feel like Jamaica for do it. A whole heap of country, out there where only when the government want to turn on internet, then turn on internet, make people them get it because them do not want parts of the Western world to be influencing their people or make them youths and then country rotten. So then lock off them people from social media. The only bad thing about that is when some of these governments them decide to take advantage of the people them not aware for protest against them and organize against them. And that's where social media comes in. But the way all me see, they look at money over TikTok make people are dead and at this one and they don't threaten on them. Oh God, man. And I want good something. Sadly. Us can skate on too. Nah, Jesus. America no want it over here. I wish other country, I think of Canada. Right now, TikTok and Canada in a court. Right now over Australia, anybody under 16 then can go on social media. Right now over China, them have regulation on TikTok. So any nastiness can go on over there. So I'm to Jamaica. Them need for the something. The government have fixed some road. We don't hear nothing more from the people them will say the road worker or the holiday worker run and only labor right to get work. We don't hear the PNP people them a complain say they not get no work. I mean I hear them. I mean I say if that was the case, the PNP people them come out come protest and go on bad long time so them not get no work. And this is one of the things them that we must fear about this man here. Golden. You see if him become Prime Minister of Jamaica, you see how them deal with the PNP people them will never support him. You saw them oust them front of the party and kick them out and diss them up and run them way. And install the whole of the Rise United people them. You see what them do there, so? One thing them are going to do to labor rights. Anyhow, who never put this man in an office in Jamaica? All who are labor right, who not no work again. There's going to be no room in Jamaica for no. I want to think a joke, run the risk and see what happens. Good night, 411. Big up yourself. No, me not take no call tonight. Tomorrow me take call. Because me have to read the comment them off of one of my phone. Technology is not so nice to me tonight. Alright, 411 say maybe the issue with TikTok is that the people were in a mix-up using it. The one called Naya was singing gun lyrics like he was a killer. What kind of thing may cause people to think they are killers and arm them? Why? You see, sometimes them talk some things over there to each other. Because you see the guy who died, although a whole heap of people have sympathy for him, there were times when he was on his live talking to other people, other TikTokers, and they're saying things about each other. And then one of them get real serious and I say, listen, you have to stop them something there, and you have to be careful what you're saying, because you know the badness going on really. So that's why when him dead now, them start to point finger upon people when used to sit down and play a match with. Them people, them they can't bother with them, yeah, man. Can't bother with them. The boy when it sit down beside him when him dead, TikTok try the case over there, and them analyze him, must about 10 shot him getting a female. So, it bad. Ian ears of bad Crawforditis. Jesus. Bad Crawford's eyes itis. I want to the smarty, man. Jesus. I have to go play that video there. Look at people.
Have bad mind, but PNP have bad eye. Them knows it's nothing good. If a man road fix him not talk about the road, must say, oh, him not get no work. If not talk about the road, MP must say, oh, me not get no work. It's come by good eye. And look out for the bad eye. And say, oh, me never in charge. Don't get work, it come about the eye. They say, oh, me never in charge.
No, sir. Where say them have bad eye-itis? Damian bad itis. That's funny. Similar to what is taking place in Chicago gang culture among the youths. Lot of trash talking, trash gang. Yes, them take him out. The boy when it sit down beside Naya. Because them claim to say how him no get no shot, so then go take him out. Take me years and here when Naya first died. One boy I say him half of the boy will sit down beside Naya. Him say you must say who do it. And me go send your money and make you go buy one browning and take out back the man them. Hey, so sitting and going over there, see the security minister of Jamaica. Them need to lock it down. Like seriously, them need to lock it down. When you look over there and see some people who are scammer, and you see them put their money and everything, them ill-begotten, them care and everything, where them not work nowhere, no. Them not working nowhere. And them not care. Because what? Them not educated with social media. Me hear somebody talk where they say a social media sync cartel with the case. With Lizard. Because if cartel never did send out the voice note if it's true, nobody wouldn't know about the shoes and chop him up fine and dash him away and dash away all the mama and they sitting there. You understand? Some people, they have this technology in their hands and they don't know how to use it. It incriminate them, all sort of something. The police, them at Jamaica, you see? I can video the road. Yes, send the road them to me, Stuart. Send the whole of the road them to me. The one them will fix. Since them a put out road when I fix, send the whole of them will fix, come give me. But you see, the Jamaica police, you see if them smart, you know how much crime them could have solved in the country, or how much gang members and scammers them can take off of the streets if them stay over TikTok and use TikTok to investigate and use TikTok to gather evidence. You know how much people them can nab over there. Them don't know what go on. Me hear people talk say, you know how much work there Jamaican people don't want to work? Because they're all on TikTok. I saw them over there. But it's the way of life now for a lot of people. The soldier and police, them on TikTok. Me see them with them gun over there. Sometimes I see one man, I see one police woman. They on TikTok live attack to one of the old corner boy them over there. I said, Jesus, Father, then look on this. Yes, the new way. So 411. Me don't know when you reach over here, but you know here what go on, my love. Look here. It is alleged that the people, them, the risers, them go report Mr. Garden to the ISC, my love, because true them don't want Mr. Garden to get Peter Phillips' seat. And 411. Are you the mama for the investigation on YouTube? Are you the top investigate? Are you the Paula rolling over YouTube here, so? But you don't notice, say, the whole of the PNP them, where the IC investigate 411, you don't notice, say, are the people them when never support Mark Golden. You don't notice, say, the non-risers them. Dewey and Vaz, Michael Phillips. And them are report the people them for sure. And them are report them, it look like. The police was getting cursed out for being on live on the job. Good night, Roxanne. Big up yourself. You know, so in almost every workplace, or should I say every workplace in America, they have a social media policy, right? You're not supposed to depend on certain job. I do not TikTok and expose the workplace. And in the case of the medical field, you know how there's the HIPAA law, which protects the privacy of individuals. Missy, some of them on TikTok, you know, and them a show all them camera in a people's face, all them outer than this day. So in every workplace in a Jamaica and the police force, them need to have a social media policy over there too. To make sure, say, them a protect the privacy of the force, members of the force, and them something there. 411 of the Governor General. 411 the Governor General not call it. Oh, what the Governor General supposed to call for one? Oh, she forget her award for investigation. Jesus. 411, you know, so me will call Mocha ask if they want nobody to work over there. Me will call Mocha, because you need to go over Mocha. No, so you have to go over Mocha. Go over Mocha and go investigate Bunting. Do me I beg you. You must go down. You don't find me I know. Anyway, guys, I can go in here now. Like I said, over here, if you have any ads, guys, that you want to run, you can use the service over here for run your ads. Whether you have a small business, you know, whether you have an online business, whether you have a product, you know, you can always use our platform. Just send a message on WhatsApp to JPU and we will talk after here about it. And also there's writing services if you want proofreading or editing or resume or any kind of writing, creative writing or activity. You can just send that also to the WhatsApp number. So I am going to leave you guys with this beautiful Airbnb ad in Mandeville, Manchester. If you or anyone you know going to Jamaica and you want one Airbnb in a very quiet, safe community in Ingleside, just make JPU know and I will connect you with the owner of the property. Anyway, guys, thank you all so much for tuning in. Make sure you hit the like button before you leave. And if you don't subscribe yet, please do so. Come back again and we'll talk some more. Have a good night. Thank you for joining.
Welcome to Hazelwood, nestled on 1/3 acres of land in Ingleside, Mandeville, Manchester. Let me take you on a tour of this fully furnished 3-bedroom, 2.5-bathroom cottage. Here every corner exudes warmth and elegance. Spacious rooms bathed in natural light, wooden floors and a functioning fireplace all come together for that perfect blend of comfort and tranquility. Hazelwood is equipped with all the conveniences you need, including hot and cold water, internet access, and fans in every room for your comfort. Whether for a short or medium-term rental or small events, come and enjoy the seamless indoor-outdoor living space, ideal for family gatherings, repasts, or simply unwinding in the cool Mandeville breeze. Hazelwood offers the perfect oasis just minutes away from major shopping areas. Hazelwood, your zen in the heart of Mandeville. Book today and experience the magic of Hazelwood.
That has always been the mission of our party.